Hi guys, as we know, Rishi Sunak fired the Tory party chair Nadhim Zahawi on Sunday for breaching the ministerial code by failing to disclose his ministerial declarations of interests. This, of course, has become a bit of a headache for the Prime Minister, but in order to give him a bit of cover, he asked for an investigation to be carried out first. Now, the former Tory chair quit, but in his resignation letter he made no mention of breaching the ministerial code and provided no apology. Which raises the question, if Zahawi was sacked because he breached the ministerial code, why not Suella Braverman, the Home Secretary? Here Nick Ferrari asks that very question of Helen Whately, the Health Minister. Have a listen.
Should someone who breaches the ministerial code be allowed to serve at the highest level of government, in your view?
Well, clearly I think you're referring to Nadhim Zahawi, who was removed from government yesterday by the Prime Minister, who had asked his independent ethics advisor to look into the allegations against Nadhim Zahawi and establish the facts. The Prime Minister got that letter from Suella Braverman.
So is it right
morning.
He's gone?
I think it is right. I mean, the letter from Suella was very clear on a number of breaches of the ministerial code, and the Prime Minister made the decision to remove him.
Yes. Explain this to me, Minister. So Mr Zahawi is gone, yet Suella Braverman breached the ministerial code under Liz Truss and was reinstated by Rishi Sunak just days later. So one person can break the ministerial code, but the other can't. I wonder if you can explain that.
So Suella resigned at the time. She apologised for what she had done. And yes, Rishi Sunak appointed her, and particularly to focus on one of the 5 priorities that he set out recently, which is tackling the problem of small boats bringing illegal migrants to the UK. Really important to tackle that. I'm sure that your listeners care a huge amount about making sure that we stop those small boat trips across the Channel. With Nadhim Zahawi, the Suella Braverman was absolutely clear as he set out in his letter several breaches of the ministerial code, very serious breaches, and that's why the Prime Minister removed Nadhim Zahawi from government.
Just referring...
Okay, unfortunately Nick Ferrari didn't come back on this. He just went on to the next point. She didn't answer the question. She just said what happened. She said that, yes, Suella Braverman resigned, she apologised, and she was reinstated. No mention of her breaching the ministerial code. Why she was fired in the first place. Although, maybe to give her a little bit of credit, she said, well, she was reinstated because Rishi Sunak needs her to stop the boats. So let me get this clear. You can break the ministerial code if it's in order to what? To keep racists and bigots happy. Because that's what it's about. It's about maintaining the support of racists and bigots who are obsessed with these boats crossing the Channel. Not really upset. Well, they don't actually want it fixed. They just hate these people. Because if they truly cared about having it fixed, they would be supporting measures to allow people to come in safely through legal routes. Like, for example, people coming from Hong Kong or Ukraine. But they're not interested in that. And the Tories don't want to fix this problem. They don't want to create safe routes. They want to be seen as fighting this problem in the way that, yeah, we're going to use draconian measures such as trying to turn the boats back or, I don't know what, wave machines. That was something that Liz Truss was talking about or Priti Patel was talking about. They're not interested in actually resolving this because it could be fixed overnight, basically, setting up an office in Calais where people can claim asylum or start the process of their asylum claim. I don't think this is a proper solution. You should allow people to come in via safe routes and they should make their claim in the UK. That's what's supposed to happen. But the French government has said, if you want, we can facilitate the setting up of an office in Calais where people can claim asylum. But that's beside the point. The point here is that Suella Braverman breached the ministerial code and she was rehired. Nadhim Zahawi breached the ministerial code and he was sacked. Why? Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.